I wanted to show you something today, but I also wanted to say that I have heard a lot about WooCommerce Variations, and I know that I get a lot of questions about them. So I was listening to a podcast by Bob WP. He does the Do the Woo podcast. And he had another member of the WooCommerce team on there, and they were consistently talking about how WooCommerce Variations is it comes up as an issue. I thought it was just me. Then Bob repeats it, and then Maddie repeats it as well. And I've been sitting on a fork, or a tweak, if you want to call it that, for a long time, and I've never really implemented it, and I'm sorry. So let me show this to you. Let me get my ugly mug off the screen. Alright, you see this page right here. This is what happens after you add a bunch of attributes, okay? So, let's say we've got all of these goofy attributes on here. Now, I want you to look at this screen right here, okay? Just look at it for a minute, and then I'm going to show you something else that will fix a lot of people's questions and hopefully reduce a lot of support for the WooCommerce ninjas as well, okay? Just run with me here for a second. Look at this screen. Now look at that screen. Whoops. There's that one. There's that one. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1. So what do you notice about these two? The difference there is that we added a different button class to the variations because people are always asking, how do I get to these? How do I get to them? How do I change them? How do I configure them? Now you can see it. There's a few other tweaks I can do, but I think that right there is the most prominent one that will help you to understand, how do I change these? Because, you know, that's a big deal. And you know, understanding the variations and how to get to those really does affect you. When you're looking at a screen like this, all right, it's a bit difficult to see, you know, where are all of these? Okay, let's say we've got all of these different shirts, and then you go over here. I'm sorry, I have this off the screen. And you click on attributes. Well, you know, for even some seasoned people that have been using WooCommerce, my Facebook, my emails, my site, you know, people are always asking me. Then I hear Bob saying it as well. Then I hear Maddie from WooCommerce saying it as well. And I'm like, you know, this doesn't make much sense. Hold on, let's fix at least part of this that we can. That's the old screen. And people are always asking, where do I get to it? Well, the only problem is that the little tiny part right over here, little tiny part. So, I'm going to fork this and see if the folks up in the big Woo Dojo, if you remember Woo Dojo, you get a free toaster. Let's see if the folks up at the Woo Dojo will give that a whirl. Anyways, I hope it helps. I hope it's a blessing. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.